Hello, Leo. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great Friday. And we're going to start your reading today with the Magical Spirit Oracle and the Tea Leaf Oracle, along with Money Moves Oracle, and rounding everything off and summarizing everything in the Tarot, which will be the Witch's Tarot. So we're going to get started with Magical Spirit for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. And thank you all for being here. I really appreciate your support. Thanks for liking and commenting and subscribing. You know, it's free, and I'm a newbie, so I have to build up to 500 subscribers before I can move to the next phase of being a creator for YouTube or on YouTube. Anyway, so let's get started with Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. My hands are so dry. I've been cleaning. Oh, okay. I'll take it. Let's get a few more for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. Let's start off with these and go from there. All right, this is good stuff. Just let me be. Liberation. You're in this moment of liberation. You've just recently sort of went through this, and you feel like you're alive for the first time. You've been awakened, so to speak. A free spirit, wild, authentic. Be yourself. Don't try to be like someone else, or don't try to be what someone else wants you to be. You be yourself no matter what. Be true to yourself because you deserve it. You're valuable. You matter. You're enough. All of the things that makes you, but pumps you up, like this is you. You you're wonderful and perfect exactly how you are right now, today. And if no one's told you that, then I'm telling you that now. Somebody needed to hear that because, I was a social worker for a long time as well as a hairstylist, and I love helping people, and I've listened to a lot I've listened to a lot of friends, and also a lot of clients over the years, and one of the things that always comes back, it seems to circle back every time, and it's I can't be myself with them. It always comes back to, I don't think I can't keep doing this anymore because I don't I feel dead inside. I don't feel like I'm alive anymore. Like whether that's a job or whether it's a friendship or whether it's a relationship, intimate relationship, you have to liberate yourself because you can do that. You don't have to wait for someone else to do it for you or for you to hit this big aha moment. You have control of it. So then the next card, which is my favorite number, 11, is the magical number here. But this is all about being patient. It will come. This is all about the sun energy. Lots of it's illuminated radiance, happiness, satisfaction, fresh start, the manifestation, power, and something else. I can't make out what it says. It's weird. Anyway, but anyway, it says manifestation and power. So the sun brings you that energy. It's metaphorically giving you permission to they take the sun's energy and manifest it and transmute it, alchemize it into helping you work through, helping you achieve your goals and be successful. You're already going to be successful because you're being yourself. Good things are going to come to you for being yourself. And let's just say, for instance, um, you like being artistic and you like wild fashion colors for your hair, like purple, blue, teal, pink, and your job is allowing you to do that. You're free to do that. But let's say some friends are like, "Oh no, you can't. No, that's so 2016 or whatever." And but it's you liked it then and you really like it now, and maybe not instead of a whole full head of it. Maybe you want to have some some peekaboo, pieces underneath. But whatever, you still have to be true to yourself. I'm not saying everybody should go out and color their hair purple, but or bleach their hair out and then put purple on top of it. People need to really understand what goes into that because it ruins your hair. But anyway, you're okay to be yourself, and don't worry about other people. Don't chase other people. When you're being yourself, you're attracting good energy to you. But be patient; it will come. Let's get back into this. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You are worthy of beautiful things. The Servant Queen, divine, magnetic, valuable. I just say you're valuable, and you attract. You don't chase. You are worthy of beautiful things. Here you go. This is your immediate future. Excuse me, guys. All right, let's keep going with this. Let's do some tea leaf oracles. See what we got going on for Just Let Me Be. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Flowers, Sun. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have flowers, eagle, and sun. Wow. Okay. And then we have a knot, a hand. We have flowers, sun, eagle, and forest. And then we have a hand and a knot. Okay. So right now, some you've been okay. So in the recent past, you have been muddled. You have been unclear. You've had some unclear thinking. You've been torn between two decisions. You've procrastinated and all of that because you just don't know how to make. You don't know what decision to make. You're really torn right now. You're very indecisive. But the eagle comes out and shows you there's triumph over troubles and obstacles, and you will get through this. And then we look at the sun. You have the sun, and you have the sun here in flowers. Happiness and well being. Flowers are happiness. This is where you are right now, basking in the sun, full of happiness because you've reached this height of awareness, this heightened sense of awareness that you've never had before. And this is bringing you into a whole new way of thinking. In the past, you may have been, nothing ever really good happens for me. I'm so clumsy, or I'm a ditz, or I'm a blonde, that kind of stuff. No, that's the old way of thinking. The new way of thinking is I'm smart. I've got it together. I may forget sometimes, but that doesn't mean that I'm on drugs or I'm dumb. That means that maybe I'm postmenopausal. The sun is out there for your taking, okay? Take it and use that, alchemize that energy into happiness. And it's not hard. With the sun in spring, everything is coming alive right now. Everything is growing, everything is sprouting and blooming. This is you. That's exactly what's happening to you and your spirit right now. And then we go into the servant queen here with divine magnetic valuable. But then I have a hand and a knot, like unsuccessful plans. The hand says in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So make sure that when you take this next step, because you are worthy of beautiful things, and that sometimes some people can't handle hearing everything about your awakening experience. Sometimes they can't handle it all at one time. It's a lot, and it can be pretty intense sometimes. And so this is saying that you're worthy of beautiful things. Be the servant queen, but you know what that means. It means believing in you're very divine, and people are drawn to you, and you are valuable. You recognize this, but even if like a kink in your plans comes your way, which is going to happen. This is a warning letting you know that there is going to be a kink in those plans when you reach your destination with really feeling like you're worthy of beautiful things. Something's going to come in and go, somebody didn't show up, you have to take over, and you don't know what you're doing. You know, that kind of feeling in the weeds, as they say in the food and beverage industry, which I did for a long time too. I just remember those days. I used to have nightmares about being in the weeds, having 30 tables and people walking out and stuff. It's crazy stuff. I digress, you guys. It's been a long week. But anyway, so this unsuccessful plans in need of help, that's not weak to ask for help. And this is what the cards are telling you. Even if you need to ask for help, it still means you're valuable. It still means you're beautiful. And it still means that you're divine and you're magnetic and all those beautiful things and beautiful qualities. But ask for help when you need it. Someone's there to give you that help. All right, let's move on down the card road here and go with money matters. Money moves. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm going to flip that one out because this is for you on this past situation since it came out on its own. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. I do like these cards a lot. A tarot reader is on YouTube that I really like named um, Ramblin' Mike. Check him out. He's really good. He uses these cards a lot. All right, so we have okay. All right, excuse me again. There is a recent okay. This past situation where you were feeling very confused, muddled, unclear thinking, with the ego energy to letting you know that you can have triumph over your troubles, but you just want to be left alone so that you can be yourself in your own bubble. And you're liberated, you're free spirited and wild right now. But what's happening is there was a closed door, no good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end, or you have to start all over again. So you may have recently been laid off, or fired, or quit, or resigned. And so you feel liberated from this because it has freed you to be who you are, and you were very restricted in this previous job. But even through the trials and the unclear thinking of not knowing what to do next with your job here, you're going to see an eagle somewhere, and it's going to remind you that you have evolved past all of this. You've taken the lessons with you, and you're moving forward. You're not going to sit around and brew over what has been said, what has been done. You're looking at action. But just remember, not all doors are closed. This was just a season that you went through, a short-term situation, and you're moving past it now. So we're going to go ahead and move to the future. Now, in this current situation you're in right now, you're feeling very hopeful, very excited about this sun energy telling you to be patient. Happiness is coming. The flowers that are blooming right now are telling you happiness is coming. Birds in the trees, and and most of all, the sun in springtime. Everything is coming back to life again. Happiness and well-being is at its heightened. It's at a high point for you. But sometimes this happens after you've gone through a lot of stuff and you're liberated because you've gotten rid of it. You go on a high for a little while of being so excited to be away from this restricted, controlling environment, and you just wear yourself out and you're exhausted, and this is what's happening to you. You also may feel financially drained, even though you're valuable and you have all this happiness to look forward to. You're working on that, but right now, financially, you're in a pinch, lacking viable options. You need to recharge and regroup. And that's what you're doing right now. You're doing all of the right things. Focus on nature, and focus on trusting the process because it will come. You are manifesting. I still got to figure out what that word is. I'll let you see it and see what you think. I'm just not seeing it right, but it's the last word under the word the sun. See if you can see it. Or if am I too close? Maybe this is better. Anyway, I don't know what manifestation, power. I just can't see it. I don't know. It's weird. I got to look that up in the booklet that came with it. Anyway, you're exhausted, you guys. You're financially drained. So this is a time for you to reboot and recharge. Now, you're moving into this worthiness of beautiful things. Ask for a helping hand, but be careful because that helping hand just might be somebody on the job that you used to work with, and there's a love affair going on here, or maybe you had a love affair that's coming back to you to maybe pick up where they left off. Beware, love affairs at work rarely end well. Don't lose your mind over this, okay? This needs to be, if this is a past situation, let it go and move on. Don't let them rock your boat. And so let's get a few more from Money Moves, Money Matters. For Leos, Sun, Moon, and Rising, wellness. This is a good way for you to get your mind off of, overthinking. And this is overthinking doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. It also is a heightened sense of awareness around other people and the nonverbals. And a lot of times, people who are traumatized as kids are trained, well, their survival mode kicks in, especially when you're abused and neglected, and you stay in that mode, you never get out of it. Well, one of the ways to work that out is wellness, not just working out, but meditation, yoga, outside walking in nature. Ensure your body is nourished. Join a gym and regain strength. Live a healthier lifestyle. This is telling you this is something that you don't have to join a gym and you don't have to buy expensive food because you are going through a situation with your job and some financial difficulties. But you can watch workouts on YouTube. You can go outside. You can clean. You can do all kinds of things that is in Weight Watchers world added up to activity points, like so. But focus on your wellness and try to work out some of that stress that you're going through with your job. Try to work that out of your body so that it's not pin up inside of you, causing a lot of tensed emotions and tensed muscles. All right, let's keep going with Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh, okay. Okay. Money tree. Home based. Wrong decision. I feel like wrong decision should be here with love affair. No, exhausted, exhausted. No, I still think love affair. Wrong decision. Reckless behavior can lead to bad consequences. Think before you act. So, this reading is giving you a warning. Watch out for love affairs at work, even if they come to you after you left the job. If you had a relationship with them at work, you know, it could be that they didn't want to come around too soon after you got fired because it maybe was about you and this person's relationship and they're a supervisor over other people and you're someone who would report to that person's peer. So they're going to keep the manager and let go of the entry level person in wonderful corporate America. But yeah, so this is saying this love affair at work, whether it was in the past and coming back to you, it's the wrong decision. Think before you act. There's consequences to that, and you don't want to reap that. because right now you're working on a really strong energy around the sun. And this is all home based. Home is the harbor of the soul, it's the safest place you can be. Change your environment, change your furniture around, paint your living room or paint your bathroom. Do something inexpensive that can lift your spirits up around your home, making it more comfortable and inviting for you. Not for other people, but just for you. What pretty things do you like to see around the house? Um, Shake things up a little bit, because this is where you're grounding yourself, and this is where you're coming into your own, your happiness and your abundance and um, well-being. Just you're manifesting everything right now, and so make your home a haven. Money tree, dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired. Enjoy your wealth. So out of this current situation here with home based, you're feeling exhausted. So that's why I shake things up a little bit. Pump yourself up by refreshing your environment, cleaning up if you need to do that. It will help you. You will feel better after you do it. Just make yourself start, and then you'll thank me later. Aunt Terry says. Anyway, all right. Money tree. Dreams come true. You will get what you long desired. Enjoy your wealth. So this is, you're manifesting it. You are manifesting this. This card's just flipped out. One more time. Thank you so much, you guys, for hanging out with me. Um, and thank you again for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Sun, Moon, Rising for Leo. And okay, boy, that happened pretty fast. Okay, this money tree and home based and the flower and the sun, all of this energy is your good karma coming back to you. This is judgment. This is you're on top of the world. You have been blessed by the gods, as they say, or by your angels, your spirit guides, your divine source, your higher power. You're getting good karma because you did the right thing in the past, and you did the right thing for you. You may not have done the right thing for other people in that job, but you did the right thing for you. And you leaving or having, whether you were fired or laid off or resigned under pressure, you were you did it was the right thing for you at that moment, because it's led you into a metamorphosis. This led you into a complete transformation. And this good karma is this money and winning money tree, good karma. This is you, Leo. This is you right here. This is happening. This is going to be happening very soon. Very soon. You recently, like I said, you went through a period of time where you were your job ended and you had to start all over again, but you took it as a liberation. And you saw, you will see an eagle that will remind you that you can triumph. There is triumph over obstacles. And even though you may have unclear thinking before, you focused on your wellness, and you need to continue with that wellness into what you're doing right now, so you don't end up so exhausted. But you did encounter the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak, betrayal, um, deception, sorrow, grief. This is what you were going through, and it leads me into this affair at work, the wrong decision. It's like this is centered around your job. And so it's almost like your job hurt you and broke your heart, and so did this person that you were having this affair with at work. They broke your heart too because the company kept them and let you go. And you're reminded in the future, whether you see this person again, whether they contact you again, once you've been gotten through all this healing that you're going through, and you're working into feeling valued, really feeling it, not just saying, oh, I believe it. No, really feeling that you have value and worth, and you have this divine magnetism about you, and you're valuable. You start getting into this really good energy, and something comes around again, and maybe this person that you had an affair with at work. And I'm creating this story based on the cards. I'm not saying this is going to happen to you verbatim. I hope it resonates with you. But I do. I'm creating a story based on what the cards are telling me. I'm an intuitive reader, and that's what we do. So I just get this feeling that the love affair was a wrong decision at work, and you're reminded in the future self, in the immediate future, that this was a bad move, and you're glad you evolved past it. You're not going to give it the time of day because you are victorious, and you are going to march right through the town with with a wand that has a wreath, a victory wreath on the end of it. Your horse is adorned with victory garb, capes and blankets, and everything's embellished, and the most beautiful gold armor. But here's the knight carrying the wands. Now, this is a six of wands, doesn't have to be a knight, but the wands from the people around him or her who's uh, cheering them on, they all have wands blooming too. So this is all about a really awesome growth opportunity for you that is going to lead to victory. So let this situation go with helping hand. You were you had unsuccessful plans, and this love affair person comes back into your life, and you're reminded what of a bad decision it was, and you do not give them the time of day because you've got to focus on you right now, and you do not want to make the same mistakes you made with that person. And so you're not. This is about victory. This is about walking into a new you, transformation. The Two of Wands is telling you to make plans for the future. This is someone who's looking over their dominion into a globe with a cat perched on the edge, and um, he has a scepter in one hand and a wand in the other. The other wand is fixed somewhere on this balcony. He's looking out over the land, deciding what his next move's going to be. So you're looking at opportunities. You're looking at new opportunities, and you're planning ahead for new adventures, new opportunities, new job. And the Nine of Cups is saying that your wish fulfillment is going to happen. This is all about um, nine cups full of love. This is telling you that your true love is coming. Your real love is coming. Your twin flame soulmate, all of that is coming in a very short amount of time. Just be patient and do all of the things we talked about. Make sure you work on these things. And I mean, I'm just talking about manifestation, law of attraction. Just write in a journal. I am so happy and grateful now that I have X amount of money in my bank account, that I have a wonderful job with great benefits, and these hours for my children or whatever. Like, just start there. But this is all about wish fulfillment. You're getting your dreams. Your dreams are coming true. The Queen of Swords is saying, I can handle this. I can handle all of it. Also, the Queen of Swords is encouraging you to tap into your creative side. We already talked about wellness with activity, joining a gym if you can. If not, you can find tons of workouts on YouTube that are free. And so you are focusing on ways to get yourself out of that rut, and kind of activate your body and mind to reset. you know? So, what this is saying is part of that reset is also tapping into your creativity. When we started the whole reading, we started out with just let me be, a liberation of I won't pull it out again because I can't, liberation. And it's all about free spirit, wild, authentic. This was before anything came out about the job. So that leads me to believe that this is the Queen of Swords is you taking control of your liberated self. And that's why I said the pink hair, because she has pink hair in the card. And if this is you, if this is something that you, I don't know if you can see that, but if this is you, then you know this. If it resonates with you, this is definitely where the story goes. Tap into your creativity. There's some things that or will help you manifest things even more if you feel good and you feel enlightened about something, especially if you can create it. So this is telling you to look into the creative arts as well as communication arts, and I don't know, look into different ways of, maybe there are jobs in communication that, or PR, that you can, that really appeals to you, and that's something that you can, um, tap into any skill sets you may have that's transferable from the past. Also, later on we talked about in the future situation where there's a hand and a knot, and that is somebody reaching out to give you a helping hand, and there's unsuccessful plans. This love affairs come back in, and there's a card about making the wrong decisions and bad consequences. This is saying it's okay to let someone help you financially. You will have the funds later to pay them back. You're the kind of person that's not going to just not pay someone back. And at least maybe not anymore. The old you might have, but not the new transformed you. Leo, you're heading towards a really good uh, week this coming week. It's going to be really good for you. And then we have the Six of Cups. So there's somebody new coming into your life that is somebody who's like a childhood friend, or somebody you went to school with, or something that you haven't seen in a long time. Maybe you had a friendship, or if you were older, maybe you had some kind of relationship. But this is tapping into nostalgia, which makes you feel good, which manifests your goals. Also, tapping into cups that are full of love. This person can unconditionally loves you, and by letting them back into, I'm getting chill bumps saying this, by letting them back into your life, you're going to be able to maintain this level of the Nine of Cups and the Two of Wands, but particularly the Nine of Cups, the you are worthy of beautiful things, and the Six of Wands. This is leading you to this place where this is going to be an ongoing thing for you. It's not just a one time, oh, came into some money and I'm happy and successful until it runs out. This is something that's going to continue forward in the future. So this is really good stuff. I'm very excited for you, Leo. I hope this resonated with you. It is kind of a long reading. I'm sorry about that. Let me know in the comments if you'd rather have a short reading, like a 15-minute reading, or if you like the 30-minute readings. I've heard mixed reviews from both in the past when I was on TikTok. Of course, TikTok is real quick, so let me know what you think. I'm playing around with both right now, and right now I'm just going with what spirits lead me to do, but I'm not freaking out if it's a long reading or anything, or if it's a short reading. I think that what is meant to be will be, and what's here is meant for you. So I hope you have a great day, TGIF. And again, I will be on vacation tomorrow through Monday, or Saturday through Monday. And I will be um, posting just very short collective readings on those 3 days. On Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I'll be doing that from out on location, as they say, or as they used to say. But I'll be out of town, so I will be doing just collectives, very brief ones. I'll pick back up on Tuesday where I left off today. And so this will be for Leo and Virgo, and I'll pick back up with Libra on Tuesday. Okay? Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Take care.